Hi, kindergarten. I'm so excited about this assignment. I don't normally do all the animals in 1 week, but we're going to try it this week since we only have class once a month. So, you each have a class animal. So I thought it would be really fun if all of our students made their own class animal. So each of our classes could have a ton of those animals all the same. So, this video is going to be very, very short, and then you're going to find the video for your class animal. I'm going to do my best to post in Mrs. Hubert's class, Mrs. Hubert's animal, which I think is the owl, and then in Mrs. Brusberg's class, Mrs. Brusberg's animal. But the problem is, so many people have changed classes that I am starting to get confused. I am keeping everyone in their original Google Classrooms, but if I forget to send you your personal animal for your class, please email me, or you can go to my YouTube page and just find it on there. So if you're in the wrong Google Classroom, that's okay, but for this assignment, you're going to hopefully want to find your other animal. If you want to do the animal of the class that you're assigned to, that you were assigned to in September, that's fine too. For most students in our Google Classroom, you will find the correct animal and you will be good to go. Okay, so behind me, I have a couple examples, and you don't have to ever do things exactly the way Mrs. TH does them, but I would like you to use simple shapes to draw an animal. So we see owls for Mrs. Hubert's class, dolphins for Mrs. Murnane's class. We see leopards for Mrs. Bellow's class, bears for Mrs. Brusberg's class, seagulls for Mrs. Siegel's class, and zebras for Mrs. Baker's class. So hopefully you'll find your animal, you'll be able to follow along, and make sure that you're doing your best work. The trimester ends on March 15th. These assignments are going to be for the third trimester, but if you owe me any work for the second trimester, please get it in as soon as possible. I will not be able to grade it after the 15th. So that is your rainbow lines, your hot air balloons, or your Christmas ornaments, one or the other. And then we did the triple shapes in the 4 boxes, and then we colored them with the primary colors. So 3 assignments, 2 are the same project. Try to get them to me if you haven't gotten them yet. If you're not sure if you owe me work, feel free to reach out. You can always check your Google Classroom. I always return the work with comments and feedback. So if you haven't looked, please take a peek at your assignments that you've handed in. So let's get started. Click on the next video. You will have to go back to the assignment. Click on the next video, and let's make some really awesome animals. Okay, kindergarten, for this lesson, we are going to be working with the element of shape. We know that shape is when a line closes at its beginning and creates an enclosed space. And we already know so many different shapes. But did you know that shapes can be combined to make interesting pictures? Say what? If we look at these 3 beautiful pictures, students use simple shapes and put them together to make really interesting pictures. If you look closely, I bet you can find a lot of triangles, a lot of rectangles, some squares, circles, and ovals. Look closely. Can you find any other shapes? When we use simple shapes, it makes it so much easier to make a really interesting and complicated picture. And it's actually not so hard because we already know how to make circles and ovals and triangles and semicircles. When we put them together, we can really make something amazing. For this project, each of our classes will be doing their class animal. So Mrs. Baker's class will be making a zebra. Mrs. Bellow's class will make the leopard. Mrs. Boca's class will make the moose. Mrs. Brusberg's class will make some bears. Mrs. Hubert's class will be working on owls. Miss Murnane's class will be making dolphins. And Mrs. Siegel's class will be making seagulls. When you're ready, end this video and open up the video for your class. So if you're in Mrs. Baker's class, you will open up the How to Draw Zebra video. Mrs. Brusberg's kids will open up the bear video. So you can watch the video for your class and follow along the steps to make your class animal.